What's up, guys? Back again. Mike Tyson's not ruling out Manny Pacquiao winning, having an upset win over Errol Spence. Obviously, Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao, total respect for each other. No trash talking. They both know. Errol Spence knows that Manny Pacquiao's the pedigree's there. Manny Pacquiao talking, saying that Errol Spence is better than Floyd Mayweather. Do you guys believe that? I don't believe that. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop your comments in the comment section below. Obviously, this fight is going to be happening soon. It's on the cards, and to be honest, it's kind of slipping under the radar for me. Slipping under the radar of what's going on in the heavyweight division with Deontay Wilder and all this kind of stuff, because people just want to see the big fights, especially in the heavyweight division. I'm not saying Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence is not a big fight, but you know, with what's going on, all the buzz around, is AJ gonna fight Fury? Is Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury? This fight's coming up, and it's kind of just slipped under the radar in a sense, because obviously most casuals are obviously going to be looking forward to what's going on in the heavyweight division. But Manny Pacquiao, the senator, they like to call him, he's taking on Errol Spence. Does he believe he beats Errol Spence? Yes. Can he beat Errol Spence? Triple question marks. Do you guys think Manny Pacquiao beats Errol Spence? Because Mike Tyson's, he's not ruling out Manny Pacquiao, and I'm not either. I can't rule out Manny Pacquiao getting the job done. If he does, it would absolutely shock me, because this guy is like 41 years old man beat Errol Spence. The guy, just look at it. Errol Spence is actually a bigger man than Manny Pacquiao. It's not even close. Errol Spence, I think he walks around at about like 180 pounds or something like that. And Manny Pacquiao will never find himself moving into super middleweight division or anything like that. And at some point, I think Errol Spence is going to get up to that super middleweight once he clears out the welterweight, because the guy literally loses pounds and pounds to make this 147. It's crazy. He's so much when he fights. Like, go check out the fight when Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia. Like, he was so much bigger than the guy. He was even still bigger than Danny Garcia. In fact, he was still bigger than Sean Porter. It's just that Sean Porter's just a bit more broad and a little bit more stocky, but it's a short guy. But Errol Spence is a massive at 147. And can the Senator keep up the pace in the later rounds to really hang with Errol Spence? Errol Spence, technically gifted. He's got power. Obviously, he's carrying the power, even though he's moving down in weight. And obviously, I'm not going to say that Pacquiao doesn't have a chance of winning. But, if we're looking at age and we're looking at the ability of Errol Spence it's definitely, for me, Errol Spence should be, let me not say should be, but he's, there's a lot of variables that are going in his favor in order to beat Manny Pacquiao. But obviously, as we see Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman. Everybody thought Keith Thurman was gonna, maybe be the stumbling block to Manny Pacquiao continuing, in the welterweight division and whatever. But he actually beat Keith Thurman. He made Keith Thurman was struggling. For me, and one thing, I looked at was Keith Thurman is that he thought Manny Pacquiao was washed as hell. He can go in there and get rid of him. Man got dropped in the very first round. So this is boxing. Obviously, anything can happen in boxing. We've seen Manny Pacquiao get knocked out in the past by Juan Marquez. Does Errol Spence have the power to knock out Manny Pacquiao? 100%. Does Manny Pacquiao have the style in terms of the hand speed, and to trouble Errol Spence? Errol Spence obviously is never taken on somebody with, the hand speed and the pressure that Manny Pacquiao is going to bring, because Manny Pacquiao is not going to come out here and be sitting on the back foot, for the majority of the fight. He's going to be coming forward, throwing the hand speed. Obviously, Errol Spence is probably going to take a few rounds to get used to what Manny Pacquiao is bringing. He's going to get people in sparring and stuff like that, but obviously it's never going to be the same as actually fighting Manny Pacquiao. But obviously, I don't want to dwell too much on this one. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. Mike Tyson, just like myself, not ruling out Manny Pacquiao. Obviously, it doesn't sound like he's favoring Manny Pacquiao to actually beat Errol Spence. But anything can happen. Like I said, Errol Spence for me is the favorite to win the fight. Younger guy, got power, bigger in size, technically gifted. Just technically gifted, astounding performer. And obviously the experience of Manny Pacquiao has fought a lot of fighters. He's been stopped before, but Manny Pacquiao's a legend, and he's definitely the A side in this fight, man. 100%. So drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this fight? Can Manny Pacquiao beat Errol Spence? Will Manny Pacquiao beat Errol Spence? And what say you? What is your 2 cents on Errol Spence? Would it shock you if Errol Spence lost to Manny Pacquiao? Would it be a shock in the welterweight division if he was to lose? What happens if Errol Spence wins? If Errol Spence wins against Manny Pacquiao, I want to see the Terrence Crawford fight, but Errol Spence is talking about, all the splits, all this split. They're just basically is the typical thing. Top rank on one side, PBC on one side. One side is saying I want this split. Another side is saying you're worth this split, and nothing's ever getting done and until someone ends up losing. So we don't want that. So drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys think about this one. Who's gonna be the winner? Who's gonna win this fight? Will it be the Senator? Will it be Errol Spence Jr.? The truth? Well, we're gonna find out the truth on fight night when this fight takes place, man. Drop your comments again. Like, subscribe, share the video. Follow me on Instagram at official KO Boxing Vibe, Twitter KO Boxing Vibe 1. And if you want to support the channel, hit my PayPal link or drop something cool.